In this video I'm gonna show you my guide to Miami because this week my brother and his girlfriend are visiting me in Miami and I want to show them as much of Miami as I possibly can, and I thought it would be fun to take you with me. So let's go! We did so much fun stuff and I really tried to take them everywhere that I wanted them to see. Of course, we only had about a week, so it was not enough to see all of Miami, obviously, because Miami is so nice and there are so many amazing things to see. We did not have time for everything, but luckily they're already planning to come visit us another time, so we could just save some things for next time. So in this video, I would like to show you where I would take you if you were visiting me in Miami, and starting off with Brickell because that's where I live. So we started off exploring just the Brickell neighborhood. I showed them the Brickell City Centre, the amazing views, and of course we had to go for coffee at Cortadito, my favorite spot. We also ran into these little electronic carts riding around delivering food.
Yeah, they will crush you if you don't pay attention. Like... Here's everybody to Miami and to you guys being in Miami.
Later that afternoon, after having coffee at Cortadito, we decided to go on a Brickell Key walk because this is one of my favorite places to go for a walk or a run. It is so nice. There's a walking path just around Brickell Key and it's so lovely, so I wanted to immediately take them there.
Looks like waves, right?
And then we were just about ready to have some lunch, so we went back into Brickell and I took them to one of my favorite spots in Brickell, in Miami maybe even. I took them to Momi Market, which is a Japanese restaurant, and it is so good. They serve the best sushi that I've ever had in my life. Also, the chef is so nice, and actually Urša, my brother's girlfriend, treated us to this amazing lunch. So yeah, if you do like sushi, highly recommend coming here. It was so good.
Tuna, yellowtail, salmon, sea bream.
Just had room for a little something more. We decided to get the kaisen roll, which had tuna, salmon, yellowtail, crab meat, salmon roe, and scallions on top, and it was so amazing. Then it was already day 2 and we decided to go to the Frost Science Museum. We took the metro mover there, which was also an experience you definitely have to have if you're ever in Miami and you haven't taken a metro mover yet. Definitely recommend it. So much fun and they're free. And so convenient. Plus they're a great way to see just different parts of the city and just look out the window. So here we are at Frost Science Museum. We ended up getting a tour, which was amazing, but my favorite part was definitely the aquarium. You could actually see this aquarium from 3 different points of view, so you could stand underneath here, which was definitely my favorite view. It was so amazing to look at. In this part of the museum, there were also loads of jellyfish. Another point from which you could see the aquarium was from the side, and this is where we first saw the turtle. This is actually a rescue. She got caught in fishing lines 3 or 4 times before people decided that she could no longer fend for herself out in the open, so she was rescued and brought to the Frost Science Museum. The view from the top of the Science Museum was also amazing.
Hi guys and gals.
Hi guys!
Then we decided to go for lunch while Urša, my brother's girlfriend, had some meetings. And then we went back to the aquarium because that was definitely my favorite part, although the Science Museum had loads of amazing exhibitions. And then we saw sea turtle from underneath, and that was amazing. And I took a little selfie with her. Marten made sure to take loads of pictures of the jellyfish. And this is the third view of the aquarium, namely from above, where you can currently see all the animals being fed. And we ended our visit by standing on the roof looking at this crazy view. It was already day 3 and we decided to explore Little Havana. Of course, we had to start our day at Arahi's bakery, where we went for a real Cuban breakfast. The people working here are so lovely, and the breakfasts are so good. The coffee is also so good, it's real Cuban coffee. And we got a real nice little corner for ourselves here. So the breakfast consists of eggs, some type of meat and fries, as well as a piece of toasted bread with butter. Oh, so good.
It's buttered. Toasted and buttered. So good.
We decided to split 2 breakfasts 3 ways, and that was actually perfect. Because in not too much time we wanted to go get a Cuban sandwich for lunch. After breakfast, we just had a great time walking down Calle Ocho and seeing all the nice buildings, all the nice flowers, just having a really good time. After walking just a little while, we decided to make a stop at Party Cake Bakery for a coffee. Here I tried to order in Spanish, and my Spanish is definitely a little bit rusty ever since not really practicing after taking Spanish classes in high school. But the lady taking our order here was so sweet. She actually helped me a lot with my Spanish, and that was so nice. So I got an iced latte, and Marten and Urša both got a little espresso. This is a really nice place. I think you can also have a great breakfast here. And there was a policeman on a horse outside, which looked so cool. Then we walked further down Calle Ocho and took in the sights. Here we saw the ball and chain and the Azucar ice cream shop, where we didn't go this time, but I really want to go in the future. Then we made a stop at Domino Park and we sat there for a while, just watching people play dominoes, which was so nice. Calle Ocho is so beautiful and colorful. It's definitely such a nice place to just walk around. And then we ended our walk on Calle Ocho at El Rey de las Fritas for a real Cuban sandwich.
Okay, we're now going to El Rey de las Fritas to get a cubano, a real one. So, let's go!
Oh, by the way, I had the frozen lemonade as a drink and it was so good. Definitely see that being the perfect thing if you're ever feeling very hot in Miami. It was so nice and cold and refreshing. And again, Urša and I shared a cubano because we were still so full from breakfast, but it was so good. Then, later in the afternoon, we actually met up with my dear friend Chaitra, and she also brought her dog Arya, and we got a coffee at Pura Vida.
She was upset that you were gone.
This is one of my favorites. It's so good. Hi, Julie! On day 4, we took an Uber to Miami Beach. We started our day at Cortadito for a coffee.
Hello everybody, today we're in South Beach. First stop, Cortadito coffee. He stopped recording.
It's a shout out to the Dublin vlog.
It is.
After our coffee break, we wanted to walk down Ocean Drive to take in all the beautiful Art Deco buildings. This wasn't the sunniest day, but it was the perfect weather to walk around because it wasn't too hot, so that was really lucky. And sometimes the sun did come through the clouds, which was very nice. We also came across the Art Deco Welcome Center, which has a little gift shop, which was so nice. You could buy loads of cards, stickers, magnets. And I found this Miami Princess top that I could not leave behind. Again, this is such a nice part of Miami to just walk around. Ocean Drive is so beautiful. There are so many nice buildings. It's a lovely stroll along this drive.
Oh, ik hou hem wel hier, subtiel. Thanks.
I hear that at night it's definitely the place to be with lots of bars and restaurants. But while we were here, it was a late morning and it was so calm, which was also definitely very nice for just walking around and having a nice little stroll. Also, I did not get this on camera, unfortunately, but there was a man on a bicycle with a monkey on his shoulder. It just needed to be said because I want to remember this because I was shocked and I loved it. Also, just after seeing a man on a bicycle with a monkey, we came across this guy with 2 parrots. So definitely not a boring time in Miami Beach. Then a little later, we were again in the mood for some coffee, so we went to Cafe Beignet. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. We were actually on the hunt for a lunch spot, but we were not really in the mood for pizza, so we ended up getting some beignets to hold us over. And then a little while later, we sat down in this little restaurant to have some lunch.
Absolutely nobody is here.
Yeah. A bit scary, but...
Yeah. If we die, we die.
And it's empty, so it's
And I can get nobody in the background.
Yeah.
There was absolutely no one else in this restaurant, and normally that would have scared me off, but they had so many good reviews that we decided to give it a try. The food was so good. I had the quesadilla, Urša had a burrito, and Marten had some tacos, and everything was so good. We were all so excited that we decided to give this place a chance. So now I'm also one of the people that left them a good review, because highly recommend. Food was amazing. Then we decided to actually walk to the pier, and the beach looked so good. But our beach day will have to wait for another time. I actually got so much nice footage from this week that I decided to split this Miami guide into 2 parts, so make sure to stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already to make sure that you don't miss part 2 of the last couple of days. There's some exciting stuff to come in this next video, but I just didn't want to make this video too long, and I also didn't want to cut too much out because I think I had so much nice things to show. So I really hope you enjoyed this first part of my Miami guide, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because you do not want to miss part 2, and I'll see you in my next one. See you! Bye!